creative writing, a couple of classes at the Juvenile Hall Center, and sometimes and I'm a spoken word poet. This poem came from a conversation I had with a dear friend of mine who called me really, really late at night, and he had just been horrendously dumped, and we've all kind of heard those conversations before. And throughout all the hopelessness and helplessness of this conversation, he asked me a question that I, at the time, felt very uncomfortable answering, which was, how do you find hope in love in the complete and utter absence of it? A couple weeks later, I came up with my answer. If I should fall in love again, I'm going to call him Point C. Because up until then, I had been living my entire life just going from point A's to point B's, not realizing there were other, better spots on my map. If I should fall in love again, I'm going to use my hands instead of my eyes to memorize every freckle on his face, because sometimes I don't see what's right in front of me, and I always want to be able to read love, even if only in Braille. If I should fall in love again, I'm going to write the lyrics to our favorite songs across his back, because sometimes it'll seem like he's about to turn away from me, and I instantly want to be reminded of why we're both still standing there, because we both have been hurt in this world, and I've been burned once, shame on him. I've been burned twice, shame on him. But after the 5th, 6th, 7th time, the shame just stops mattering to anyone. Instead, it just dissipates into Tracy Chapman love songs and old self-help books. So if I get another chance, this is what I'm going to say. Love is not perfect. Yes, a platitude, but a great one. Mama always said that love doesn't arrive at the exact right moment. What is the exact right moment? I've got a half hour between my conference and that appointment. Perfect, I'll see you then. Even though I know from experience that either of us could leave at any moment, a call, car, crash, cry, no, I know that even when my bones scream that I won't survive, when the door opens and love arrives, I will be standing there like a soldier at the ready, and steady I will fight, not because I want to, not because I have to, not because some back-of-the-shelf Nora Roberts told me to, but because even surrounded by my bad poetry and cheap wine, I know I will always keep the porch light on. Because that's what we do to survive. You just keep the goddamn light on. If I should fall in love again, I'm going to tell him when his hair looks bad, when his food is no good, or even when he is acting like his father, because you see, this thing that we've decided to call romance doesn't come with medals and scores and stars at the end of the day. It just happens or it doesn't, and if it happens, you say yes, or at least you try to. And all right, it doesn't matter what your hair looks like, and yes, I kind of love that you laugh like your father. And I'm going to say to him every single night, despite my much, much better judgment, that I could drink a case of you and still be on my feet. I'm going to say that he is the pinpoint on a compass, and I was pointing north, south, east, west, looking, searching, mending scars in my chest, but this entire time I was too distracted with lust and labor to realize that you were at the center all along. Because that's what happens, right? That's what we've been told, is that once you've stopped searching the classrooms, the grocery stores, the obligatory, yet hopeful, slutty Saturday night bar runs, you run into what you're looking for, him. Maybe it happens that way. I know, I've got my reservations too, but if I should fall in love again, I'm going to drag him outside every single time it rains, because I want our past to wash away into the grass and grow better, more beautiful things. I'll admit, I can't cook your favorite food, but I'll try. And yes, I will forget to fold the laundry, but I hear wrinkled is in. And I will always be just too damn lazy to change the oil in my car, but I swear to God, I will drive to every Rite Aid in the Tri-County area just to get your peanut M&Ms when you're sick. You know that does nothing to make you feel better, right? Because all I know is that if L is for the way he looks at me, longingly, lazily, or luxuriously, I would lounge in bed all day with him. Because when I fall in love again, I may not be ready, and I probably won't have been waiting, but I'll be damned if I don't recognize it. I'll be damned if I don't at least whisper back, yes, I was hoping for you too. Thank you.